Oh, man, what a frickin' week, or few weeks, I guess. Hi, everybody, I'm James, your Dungeon Mancer, the Dungeon Daddy with all the answers, and unfortunately, I don't really have much of an answer for the last couple weeks. We missed an upload. That was something we knew was going to happen, and I did mention it in a previous episode, but we also missed this week's upload, or more specifically, this week's recording, so we don't have a regular episode for you this week, and that has to do with me getting a new job, Vito being out of town, and a water heater exploding and destroying our recording space. I maybe exaggerated on that last one a little bit. More so, a water heater went out and we just had to use the recording space to storage everything that was around the water heater. However, we will be back on with our regular episodes starting next week. We have a recording session this weekend, so you shouldn't see any more interruption. We really don't want to end up back in a space like we were in Season 1 and Season 2 where we were missing months on end. So we are doing our best to make sure there is at least some content for you every week. In addition, you get something today. Today you get episode 14's Morning After podcast. This is normally the podcast that we put out for Patreons. However, we are releasing this one for free to fill up the spot for this week. You know, behind the curtain, taking a look, but also to let you kind of get an example of the content you get if you do become a Patreon at $5 or more. So if you do like what you hear, head on over to patreon.com/roomendbard and become a Patreon, help us out. And it allows us to make more content for you, more creative opportunities that we can have to give to you as well. We really appreciate everybody and your patience, and everyone who listens to our podcast, whether you are a Patreon or not, you are astronomically amazing. We are at a place none of us ever thought we would get to. So, without further ado, episode 14's Morning After. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Morning After podcast. It's the podcast after the podcast about the podcast you just heard, where we talk about a podcast, and you're listening to it in podcast form. Joining me today, I have Mr. Sparkle Titties Titty Toucher, Broad Vito.
I mean, I do like touching titties.
Slam Jong Lon John, bring it back for the 70s bush porn, Jameis.
Fucking, you. Go on.
And my daddy taught me how to use my mouth so I don't rip the skin, Trevor. What the fuck?
See, now we've come full circle. Now it's the time to bully you relentlessly.
What the fuck?
Okay, before you guys get your hopes up,
There were two pretty tame ones, and then you just had a real fucked up
Okay, hold
one.
on. Before we
I
continue,
have to go to family reunions and shit, James.
do you want to know what the three cards on the top of the deck were, Jameis?
No.
What were they?
I
If
do.
you would have chosen the other three.
Yes.
The first one you would have drawn is Minotaur. Your party is immediately transported to the entrance of a labyrinth. The only escape is to find the center, and a guardian Minotaur lurks somewhere within.
Yeah, no thank you.
It would have
that
probably
before.
been fine, because I think Minotaurs are CR2, and you guys are level 3.
That would have been rad, actually. That
Yeah.
would have brought us
but
all
it
together.
would have been 3. You look at the top 3 and choose which one.
Oh, that's true. Okay, next. Jinn. A Jinn grants an audience with any one being. The Jinn summons that being to your location for 5 minutes and then returns where it came from.
We've also
Okay.
gotten that one before, too. In Season
And
2.
the Sun. Gain 50,000 experience points and a wondrous item.
That's fine. I don't really give a shit.
But
'cause,
it wouldn't happen much
sir?
because he would have been in Don John and the Void.
No.
Because
That
Trey would've-
wondrous item could have been a Ring of Wish.
Oh, shit.
But his soul is out of his...
Ring of Wish is on his hand before he gets those cards.
Oh, it doesn't go at the end of the...
no,
draw?
he
It goes
gets to
instantly?
draw it and choose it immediately.
Oh, shit. That would have been...
I wasn't willing to gamble.
Or he could have been a second deck of many things.
Yeah, I was not into the idea of fucking with,
Extra dimensional sphere prisons?
probability in general. Well, yeah. So I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
What did you just say? You weren't...
Excuse
I
me,
didn't want
Mr.
with
you didn't want to
probability.
fuck with
Mr.
probability.
15.
Okay, not anymore.
I learned my lesson fair and square.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
just-
you know what? I am impressed that I made it that far relatively unscathed.
It was
Like
well,
someone
okay.
who routinely
I mean, granted,
plays Russian roulette being like, I think gun safety is very important.
You know, summoning the Avatar of Death and then almost killing Trey. Yeah, I mean, that
All
sucks.
right, just before you guys get your hopes up, I have played with James before with the deck of many things. You're not getting off You
No,
went
Not
with that
scot
wish.
free.
He's figured
Well,
a
yeah,
way how to
'cause none
fuck
of
it
us are
up,
Scott.
So
fuck that,
I'm okay just pretending as if none of that ever happened.
Oh, but
Same. That's such a dick thing to do, but it's really funny.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
you're it was one of those I thought you were gonna take the selfless way out and just like I wish the serpent or whatever. I'm like that probably wouldn't be what Charles did. But then he went like I wish I never drew from the deck to begin with. I'm like I did not even think of that.
Yeah, me neither. But I was like, oh, this would be a really cool like character growth moment because he
Yeah.
can like be like, I sacrificed myself for my friends.
Yeah.
He almost fart buckled.
He almost
You almost fart buckled.
I almost fart buckled.
You could have fart buckled.
buckled?
Jameis, we could have had a viral video on the internet.
Well, wait. How could have I fart buckled? I can
You
make one.
sacrifice yourself to save your friends.
Well, yeah, but
Fart buckle
all
saves friends.
Yes, I know, but like, no. The idea was make one event not happen. What? So what? Me never be born?
No, just you would have gotten rid of the serpent. I wish
I wouldn't. Okay. I mean,
I would have unpoisoned Trey.
well, I personally. What does my character be told that?
Well, that is true. That is true. Yeah, you don't get told.
I don't know exactly what he does. He just says choose, and then he
Yeah,
fucks off.
That is true. Yeah. You,
So I don't know what happened. I was not metagaming.
No, that's true.
I think.
But you also
it's
did the
But you
solid
could have
thing.
fart buckled.
If everything goes back to just normal, but Charles knows that all of that happened, so we come back with our cool new things, and we're like,
And
"Oh,
he's got
Charles,
trauma.
what did you do?" And just dark eyes and like 1,000-yard stare.
Okay.
like I
Okay.
saved
I
everyone.
mean, at least I'm not hearing thousands of prayers and then also
Oh, right, you
have
killed the god.
death looming over me.
So death was looming over you and would have also followed you to Donjon.
Now here's the thing.
And while you were imprisoned in Donjon, you would have been powerless to do anything with your newfound god powers.
Now here's the thing. Death did say you can't get rid of me. So
Had I,
is
but if I,
Death
but
still following you? That's
well,
the
I mean,
thing.
maybe metaphorically, but I never drew from the deck, so
Doesn't death follow us all?
Well, so here's how
Fuck off.
Skull reads specifically. The card summons the avatar of death. You must battle it alone or die. Each time anyone attempts to help you, another avatar appears.
Is there two avatars now following him?
I'm trying to think how that could play in.
But see, that also
well, no, nobody helped
because
me.
Titania.
What do you mean?
No, but she
in
didn't-
essence helped. Here's
No,
the thing.
she didn't help me fight
but
death.
This is how you monkey paw. It does not say anyone who attempts to fight.
It says help.
anyone who attempts to help you. And there is a period at the end of battle it alone or die, and each time anyone attempts to help you.
And
yeah,
now
but
y'all-
there's
but
a broad definition though, because like if
There is a broad definition.
because if you're trying to do a tug of war, right, and
Yep.
they say we'll shoot anyone who helps, and I
Yes.
run up and I pull that rope too, I'm helping, I get shot. But if I'm in the stands yelling "Go James," that's motivation and helping.
still help.
but I can't be
It's
shot.
Not, it's not.
Yes,
necess-
yeah, you
So
can.
here's the thing: you can be shot. This is America. You
Yeah.
went to school. Second,
made it out.
somehow. Second, this is more akin to somebody in the stands then casted enlarge on you to make you stronger.
You can
Yeah, but
you can also get really philosophical and says anyone who tries to help you, technically the deck is fate, and fate itself is helping you with that card because he already drew it.
Yeah.
So that alone could say, well, fate just tried to help you with the death. Even though it didn't, but it did.
I realized the
The-
train
the
of thought
deck
I
of-
was actually going for. If someone's in the stands like teaching you math while you're doing that, they're technically helping you.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
By making you
still
smarter,
helping
but they're
you.
not helping you with the task.
This does not specifically say each time anybody helps attempt to fight death. It just says
what
each
else
time-
would it be referring to?
It
Literally
doesn't-
anything.
What?
That
What?
broad language is what allows the monkey paw. This isn't a lawyer sealed contract.
That's what
this
allows-
is a contract with fate. A tricky bastard of an asshole.
Like, literally, fate could be like, hey, I'm helping you. I'm sending more shit at you now.
Yeah.
So because I'm
now
helping you.
wait till the
Fate-
end of time. Anytime someone helps Charles with anything, a new avatar of death
Until
is
he kills
born
the avatar
somewhere.
of death.
Technically, yes.
See,
He could.
Charles could
if
be
James
like-
as a DM wanted that, he could make that happen.
Here's the thing, though. There are other cards I didn't reveal to you.
insane.
Do you want to know what they were?
Yes.
No.
Mercy and wolves. Your entire party is now hunted by a pack of 16 wolves. Dragon. You will now encounter a hostile dragon. And Siren. You capture the attention of a sorceress maiden. She immediately begins planning to lure you to her lair and make you a thrall.
I mean, it sounds fucking dope.
That one does kind of sound fun.
The last one's just hot.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it already happened to Trey.
All right,
I mean,
fans,
his girlfriend
get
got
that
him.
AU fan fiction for Charles getting written.
Yeah, beautiful. Excellent.
Jameis, you look so emotionally tired.
Yeah, it was exhausting. I was
So-
hoping, I mean, yeah, but the thing is I wouldn't have thought of the wondrous item of like the Ring of Wish. My brain would have immediately just been like,
Fireball.
it would have
Fireball
been
death.
fucking, yeah, it would have been fucking worthless to me, all of it anyways. Because I knew that it existed, but I couldn't
See,
even
I
think of
didn't
it.
know a Ring of Wish existed. I only
Yeah,
knew of the Wish
it
spell.
does.
Here's the thing. It just says a wondrous item. A wondrous item is any item that can produce a wondrous property. It doesn't have to be in the DMG.
Yeah.
You can come up with your own wondrous item.
I've got a DM
Could it be an
ruling that's
immovable,
slightly...
heart of immortality? So it's like whoever you can put that heart into anybody and it can't be moved, and it gives them immortality.
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
anything.
it could.
It come up with
Thank
just about
you.
anything. So yeah.
Also, it's just one of those where it's like it literally can't get removed, so it's always in their body, and then it makes them immortal.
So, fun
James,
fact,
would
yes.
you consider a Raytheon knife missile to be a
Wondrous
wondrous item?
No, but a Phaetheon knife missile, maybe. So
You
I
could've
did
hit
read a
him with the
thing
Phaetheon
where
knife missile.
in 3.5, one of the best ways to
And
deal
then
with
he
the
still would've
Torask
died.
was to modify the
I don't want him
immovable
to
rod
die.
with the
Can't make
extendable
an
rod.
omelet without breaking
Oh.
some eggs.
And you go into the stomach of the Torask and you extend it out so he can't expel it in any way or move his body around it, and then you have it sit in place. And then you leave. And now the Torask, while alive and immortal because it's a Torask, is stuck in that spot forever. Unless he tears through it, but that likelihood is very small, and it would take a long time and deal significant damage to the Torask.
But he is immortal.
He is immortal, but that much damage would cause him to like
20
pass
feet
out
again
and go
this
into a
episode.
slumber
Yeah.
of
We
20d4 years or whatever it is.
Well, no, you're doing.
We
Boy
went
Scout.
farther. He didn't go 20 feet. We
Well,
went a
I
lot
went around
farther.
town killing invisible chickens
yeah,
and
no,
tempting
he,
fate.
He wandered the countryside for 3 weeks, killing chickens and
Right.
Also,
the caves.
I would
He's
like to
very-
point out, thank you for blowing up that mountain.
Yeah.
Now here is a reward. Could you, because you proved your prowess, can you go kill these chickens for me,
Hey,
please?
can I tell you a secret about real life? Hey, you did a great job in the office this week. We're going to trust you with a bigger project next week. You get rewarded with work by having more work.
Yeah, no, I'm pointing out that we blew up a mountain, and then they're like, "All right, do some level 1 shit for a little while."
It'd be the same if, hey, you won that really good like contract for our company and made us billions of dollars. Your
Here's
next
a pizza
task,
party.
No, your next task. Go sort the letters in the mailroom.
Yeah.
I would like to remind all listeners right now that James laid the deck of fates on me at level 3, which I think is
Hey,
I always put the
I was
deck
gonna
of
say-
many fates or things
Fun
in
fact.
early campaigns.
fun fact: in season 2, we were only level 3 or 4, and he gave us the deck of many.
No, you were more than
No.
that because you had already sailed across the sea.
Come sail
It was
away.
near end of the
Come
season when I
sail
gave it to you
away.
guys.
Come
You would have been like
sail
level 5 or
across
6 by
the
that point.
sea.
So I'm glad I
you might
didn't
have-
pick
yeah,
2
okay,
because if
whatever.
I'd picked 2, it would have just been 2 bad things, and we would have been
wouldn't have
hunted, and we and
it would have been a dragon and wolves.
Yeah.
We could have taken the
So
wolves.
we would have died.
We
would've
could have
been
taken
fine.
the wolves. The dragon, no. But
16
It doesn't
wolves?
it doesn't say what level or how evil the dragon is. It just
It's
says
just
it's
hostile. It could just be Seltzer.
Oh, that
you
could
could have
be
just
it.
pissed off Seltzer.
You give Seltzer immortality, and then he's immediately like,
Oh
Pissed
no!
off at you.
"Oh,
My boy.
Oh, Seltzer's
man,
not immortal
I feel, yeah,
anymore.
I feel bad about that. But you know what? That just means we have to work extra hard to make sure that he has a good life.
We have to give him that immortal.
Or
immortal
egg.
I
heart.
do like the fact that Seltzer went to Ag, the person who showed Seltzer the least amount of affection.
Yeah, son of
has-
a bitch. You still owe me like 10 silver.
he has a
I
spiritual
don't know what
connection
you're
with you."
talking about.
It's my coworker.
It's my coworker.
He's trying to call
Seltzer.
me. No.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this episode. Sorry about the indecent exposure in the previous episode we uploaded and had to take down last week. One of us forgot to stop recording our ultra hardcore Big Dig porn before we uploaded the
Did you
episode.
say Big Dig?
Big Dig.
Yeah.
4 big guys and their hands on my thighs.
Oh yeah, the song we were listening to before all of this.
Yeah,
to get us all amped up and
His name is Big Dig.
Oh.
That's
I thought
Oh,
you
is
meant
that
it was
actually
like pornography exclusively for minors. Like
No, that's illegal.
MINERS. Mulligan button, mulligan button, mulligan button.
So did that actually happen?
What?
That you had to take down and read?
No, we just
Okay.
didn't have an episode recorded.
No,
Yeah.
No, we
But I-
did that recording and then we had to take it down because we solved JFK assassination.
That's right.
Shit.
The
What's
CIA
that thing on your head that's red right now?
Oh
James?
no!
What's
All right,
that?
everybody.
Duck.
I've been James.
I'm Vito.
James.
Trevor.
I
I said my name.
No, I'm hoping to pick that up so much. Just in the background.
My stupid kids are downstairs making a whole bunch of noise, and I can't make any noise.